So what is your design philosophy and even on the production side been, keeping sustainability in mind and impact on the planet?
I'll tell you, we've always been a very sustainable country. India as a country has always advocated that, right from your childhood days. From our grandparents, we've always had this hands me down. There are things tailors and masters used to come over. We used to do stitching. Our parents have actually hand stitched sweaters. So there is a sense of sustainability that inherently we are born with as Indians.
Right.
Let's talk about design. 90% of fashion designers in this country are couturiers, which means that we are belonging to a very personalized tribe where everything is made to order, very bespoke, very confidential.
Yeah.
So we're not doing 6 collections in a year. We do 2 collections in a year. They're sitting as samples. We take orders on them. So by that very nature, we are sustainable.
Right.
We're not fast fashion.
Right.
Even with our bridge to luxury brand SNN, our drops are not going every 10 days, every 15 days.
Yeah.
We're doing two very big drops in a season, which means you're doing 4 collections. And with 60-70% sell through and some end of season sale, we are left with no inventory. So the inventory turnaround time is also about no more than 4 to 6 months. So we've always made a conscious decision to not have fast fashion become the DNA. Even though we will scale up, there will always be this whole neo-luxury culture set within our DNA, brand and design DNA.
Right.
So at any point in time, our sustainability is not necessarily dictated by creating sustainable products through sustainable fabrics. Yes, some of it would be, but it is generally the nature of not producing and overproducing. I think that's where sustainability meets.
The other part of sustainability also comes from innovation. So, for example, right now, bamboo cotton is really, we just made a kurta in it for SNN, and it was something that felt out of the world. I think that if the producers look at different materials to produce new and work with us to produce new details and ideas in textiles, I think that's when the market will start really shifting.
Yeah.
That process is starting to happen right now. We are getting new sustainable fabrics and which are weather agnostic in a sense. It is coming from leftovers. So in a way, the more you consume, the better it is. That's how the cycle should happen. Right now, at this stage, we're consuming and we are wasting. So once it turns from consumption to reconsumption, I think even waste is consumed. That's when sustainability will touch its full 180 degrees.
And sustainability is a slow process. You will not be able to drive sustainability to its 100% in one go. So it's step by step. And I feel that whatever Nikhil is saying, these are obviously steps that we have encapsulated in our journey ahead. Of course, there's a lot of packing material that is sustainable at our end. So we are also taking coherent but easy steps going forward.
Got it. And you totally believe it's here to stay, right? This is not something that's just a passing fad.
It cannot be. I think that the conversation around sustainability is still centered around being faddish, but the reality is that if people say that they are a sustainable brand and if they're also, we all have to make money at the end of the day.
Of course.
There is one thing that you're doing sustainability as charity, and then you can talk about it with full authority. And then there are some brands, and there are many of them that talk about sustainability, and yet they are huge turnover companies. So there is a bit of imbalance in what the sustainability means, that you're not going to make money. Okay, and that's when...
it also has the same connotation as organic food, not being tasty. I think these are some of the myths that in the future will get ironed out.
So we have to balance how much money we want to make and what justice do you want to do to the earth that we are all kind of living on.